This takeaway mistake is costing you at least 13 shots on the course. This is no BS. Think about it logically. If you can't control your club face, you're gonna hit it into the trees on the right, hit it into the trees on the left, take a drop, hit it in the water, take a drop. These add up over a round. And I'm gonna sort it out right now for you because I want you to play your best golf this summer. So welcome to the channel. My name's Alex Elliott. I'm a PGA Golf professional and top 50 world coach. As you know, this is your only place for simple, free golf tips 5 times a week. That actually really make you improve your golf game. Now, the takeaway, we have to think about it like this. It is the DNA of our golf swing. Like, I went to the Open and I just saw every player before every shot just checking that position, just checking where that face is. Is it here? Is it there? Where is it? Making sure it was dialed in, because if you get the club face right here, you don't have to do as much as you come into the ball. Therefore, you become more accurate, you become more consistent, and you hit it better. Now, I've seen this on YouTube all the time. I've read magazines on it, and I hate it. When golf pros tell you to feel as though you get the toe up. Well, look at this, right? If I'm toe up there, and I come into the golf ball, don't change anything, my club face points so far off to the right, just like that. It is my bugbear, absolute bugbear. You got to think, right? If I'm toe up there, I'm really going to have to roll these wrists and create toe up over here to try and match it. The key word there is try. Doesn't happen all the time. So let's fix this for you. Where the ball goes and how the ball curves with a driver is made up of about 85% of where that face points. With an iron, around 75 to 80%. So the overwhelming factor on your accuracy. This is the magic. What we want is the club face to be perpendicular to the arc. Now, that is the most complicated word I've ever heard. All you need to understand is, as you move down the line here, we want the club face to be in that position, where it's matching your spine angle, at a sort of a 90-degree angle to your plane, because we swing it around you here. It's perpendicular to it. It's round in this space. So, to get this, I've just placed an alignment stick in the ground. You don't have to do this. You can just use this analogy to help you do it. But if you think, right, let's say that's roughly 45 degrees to the ground. If I address this golf ball and I wanted to hammer that in, right, for my takeaway, what angle must my face be? If it's square and it's there, look, I can hammer that in at the time, right? If I'm toe up, absolutely no chance. I would miss it every time. So this is what I call the hammer the nail analogy. All I want you to do is make a few waggles and just presets, right? Okay, don't look at the club face, look at your ball and just figure it out. Right, is that good? Right, I think that's good. Yeah, you know what? I can hammer that in. Not there. That's the first way of thinking about this. We've got 2 more, because how I think about it, how you think about it, how your golf mates think about it will all be very different. And I would try all 3 and go, you know what? Boom, that one works for me. Okay, let's hit one. Oh, that was just butter. Absolute butter. Like a hot knife through butter, that. I genuinely can't hit a 4-iron any better. This is really, really important. This is something new that I've come up with in order for you to access it. Remember, we're trying to get to the same position, just a different way of thinking about it. So if I hold my club up here, right, we can turn our hands from the player cam perspective anti-clockwise. That direction, right, to the left. We can also turn them clockwise. That would be to the right, okay? We don't want any. We don't want any. So I want you to imagine this moves more of a unit, okay? Even if you set the wrists, I'm not moving them anti-clockwise. What I want you to really avoid is that rolling motion in either direction. So just feel as though nothing happens through those forearms. I don't mind setting of the wrists, but not rolling of those forearms. That is really, really key. Just think of it as a clock face. If I move that with my arms, that moves my face. It's as simple as that. And when you get that understanding that essentially your wrists, your forearms are your club face, it's like bingo. Okay, final one. I swear by this. I use this same method, by the way, with my driver, my 3-wood, my hybrid, whatever it is, I do the same thing. So now we're just making swings where our club face is square and our club face is square. We're working more in that space, not this space. And that's as simple as I want you to think about it. So on the golf course, like I say, whatever club that I've got in my hand, I'll address it, get my hands on, and I use this thing, right? I use this thing where I say, right, how do I want that club face to remain square? I take it away, feeling as though my club face stays pointing back at that ball for as long as possible. So I have 1, 2 waggles, check it, back down to the ball, 1 look, hit away just like that. And that was, oh God, I mean, look at the flight on it. It's lower, it's more powerful, it's straighter. And that's with a 4-iron. That's with a 4-iron. That's the long, hard club. So using this method is really going to help you take shots off your game and stop spraying it.